Hello, everyone. We are reading Mark 5. This is the second time I'm doing this because I was interrupted the first time. Anyways, let's begin. Jesus heals a man controlled by demons. They went across the Sea of Galilee on the area of the Gerasenians. Jesus got out of the boat. A man with an evil spirit came from the tombs to meet him. The man lived in the tombs. No one kept him tied up anymore. Not even a chain could hold him. His hands and feet had often been chained, but he tore the chains apart, and he broke the iron cuffs on his ankles. No one was strong enough to control him. Night and day he screamed among the tombs and in the hills. He cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus a long way off, he ran to him. He fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "Jesus, Son of the Most High God, what do you want with me? Promise before God that you won't hurt me." This was because Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you evil spirit." And then Jesus asked the demon, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied. "There are many of us." And he begged Jesus again and again to not send him out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Let us go into them." Jesus allowed it. The evil spirits came out of the man and went into the pigs. There were about 2,000 pigs in the herd. The whole herd rushed down the steep bank. They ran into the lake and drowned. Those who were tending the pigs ran off. They told the people in the town and the countryside what had happened. The people went out to see for themselves. Then they came to Jesus. They saw the man who had been controlled by many demons. He was sitting there. He was now dressed and thinking clearly. All this made the people afraid. Those who had seen it told them what had happened to the man. They told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to beg Jesus to leave their area. Jesus was getting into the boat. The man who had been controlled by demons begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him. He said, "Go home to your family. Tell them how much the Lord has done for you. Tell them how kind he has been to you." So the man went away. In the area known as the 10 Cities, he began to tell how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. A dying girl and a suffering woman. Jesus went across the Sea of Galilee in a boat and landed at the other side. There a large crowd gathered around him. Then a man named Jairus came. He was a synagogue ruler. Seeing Jesus, he fell at his feet. He begged Jesus, "Please come, my little daughter is dying. Place your hands on her to heal her. Then she will live." So Jesus went with him. A large group of people followed. They crowded around him. A woman was there who had a sickness that made her bleed. It had lasted for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal. Even though she had gone to many doctors, she had spent all the money she had, but she was getting worse, not better. Then she heard about Jesus. She came up behind him in the crowd and touched his clothes. She thought, "I just need to touch his clothes, then I will be healed." Right away her bleeding stopped. She felt in her body that her suffering was over. At once Jesus knew that power had gone out from him. He turned around in the crowd. He asked, "Who touched my clothes?" "You see the people," his disciples answered. "They are crowding against you, and you still ask, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus kept looking around. He wanted to see who had touched him. Then the woman came and fell at his feet. She knew what had happened to her. She was shaking with fear, but she told him the whole truth. He said to her, "Dear woman, your faith has healed you. Go in peace. You are free from your suffering." While Jesus was still speaking, some people came from the house of Jairus. He was a synagogue ruler. "Your daughter is dead," they said. "Why bother the teacher anymore?" But Jesus didn't listen to them. He told the synagogue ruler, Don't be afraid, just believe." He let only Peter, James, and John, the brother of James, follow him. They came to the home of the synagogue ruler. There, Jesus saw a lot of confusion. People were crying and sobbing loudly. He went inside. Then he said to them, "Why all this confusion and sobbing? The child is not dead. She is only sleeping." But they laughed at him. He made them go outside. He took only the child's father and mother and the disciples who were with him. And he went in where the child was. He took her by the hand. Then he said to her, "Tahita nom." This means, "Little girl, I say to you, get up." The girl was 12 years old. Right away she stood up and walked around. They were totally amazed at this. Jesus gave strict orders not to let anyone know what had happened, and he told them to give her something to eat. And that is Mark 5. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you had a blessed day. Amen.